You can tell there's a problem when your car pulls to one side while you're driving down the road. Although it might be tempting to ignore this issue, it won't go away on its own. We go over the main causes of the car pulling to one side in this video. We also investigate potential causes of issues during acceleration and braking, as well as following wheel alignment. It's the Car Problems YouTube channel. Subscribe and let's get started. Reasons a car pulls to the left or right while driving. Uneven tire pressure. The recommended tire pressure range for most cars is between 30 and 35 psi. However, this number varies based on the kind of car you drive. The owner's manual or the placard on the driver's side door jamb contain the recommended psi for your car. You might experience pulling if you drive with one tire at a lower pressure than the others. Underinflated tires produce an uneven feel that pulls on the steering wheel by interfering with the wheel alignment. Still, this is one of the simplest issues to resolve. Check the tire pressure by stopping. After you fill up the low tire, the ride ought to correct itself. Bad wheel bearing. Wheel bearings are subjected to extreme strain and may occasionally fail. You might experience some pulling to one side or loose steering if a wheel bearing fails. Additionally, it may produce an audible warning sound, like grinding or grating, especially when you turn to the offending side. Driving with damaged wheel bearings will cause uneven tire wear, so you should stop. Worn suspension parts. Even on rougher terrain, the suspension system is essential to maintaining a smooth and gentle ride. However, if a suspension component begins to fail, the car may pull to one side and experience a bumpier ride. For instance, the arm may shift while driving and feel tugging if the lower control arm bushing fails. Nonetheless, a thorough inspection is required because any worn suspension part could be the cause. Bad wheel alignment. All of the tires will be angled such that the car travels straight ahead when the wheels are properly aligned. The car may be out of alignment if it pulls in one direction only. This gradually occurs, and if you've recently struck a curb or pothole too forcefully, it may happen suddenly. It may also happen if there is wear on the suspension. Fortunately, wheel alignment is another simple fix that can be completed in less than an hour at a local mechanic. Dragging brakes. Hydraulic fluid, which provides the pressure required to force the brake pads into the rotor, is what powers brake calipers. When a disc brake wheel sticks, it can cause the car to pull to one side. Every wheel with disc brakes has a caliper. Overuse of the brake pads can result from driving with jammed brake calipers. Additionally, if the pads wear down, the rotors may begin to suffer damage. It's best to fix the caliper right away rather than tackling all of these issues at once. Uneven tire wear or bad tires. The tires may have worn unevenly if there have been problems with alignment or damaged suspension components. Inaccurate tire pressure can also cause this to occur. It's challenging to get a smooth ride once a tire wears unevenly. In either case, the tires need to be rotated, and you should wait for the wear to level out. Another possibility is that the tires are damaged. A tire's imperfections may make you feel as though it is pulling. It is imperative to replace faulty tires right away to prevent blowouts. In addition, pulling may happen if your tires are mismatched. For instance, suppose you replace two of the tires on the car but leave the other two worn. The uneven wear on these older tires may result in pulling issues. Reasons car pulls to one side when braking. Damaged or stuck brake pad. The brake pedal must be depressed in order for the brake pads to engage. The brakes should release as soon as you step off the pedal, enabling you to resume your regular driving. You might have an issue, though, if you discover that the brake pads continue to stick even after you release the pedal. The brake hoses, which are used to supply hydraulic fluid to the brake pads, or the master cylinder may be malfunctioning. It's best to address the root cause before the brake pads degrade and harm the rotor. Worn brake rotor. To stop the wheels from turning, the brake pads press against the smooth metal brake rotors. The brake rotor may occasionally have a rough surface due to wear or damage. When braking, this uneven surface gives you a pulling feeling. Additionally, it might cause a grinding noise. The brake rotors may need to be replaced in certain circumstances, or they may be able to be resurfaced. Bad brake caliper. A malfunctioning caliper is one of the most frequent causes of brake pads sticking. The brake pads are stored in the caliper, and the pistons are in charge of forcing the pads into the rotor to halt wheel rotation. Nevertheless, the brake pad cannot release properly if the caliper pistons become stuck. In addition to pulling to one side, this may also result in odd brake noises. A stuck brake caliper can occur for a number of causes. It may happen as a result of general wear, corrosion, or a collapsed brake hose. The brake caliper piston can sometimes be fixed, but other times it needs to be replaced. To guarantee consistent stopping power, if you decide to replace the brake caliper, make sure to do so with the opposite one as well. Reasons a car pulls when accelerating. The most frequent reason for the car to pull to one side when it accelerates is a tire problem. It's possible that your tire is defective, the tread is worn, or the inflation is off. Another odd ride that involves pulling to one side can result from belt breaks inside the tire. Moreover, the pull could be the result of a suspension component failure. You might feel more pull than usual if there is damage or a loose part of the suspension. Regardless of the reason, you should have the car inspected by a trained mechanic to make sure more wear doesn't happen. Reasons a car pulls after a wheel alignment. To guarantee that the car travels straight down the road, all of the tires are aligned in the same direction during a wheel alignment. After the wheels are aligned, if the car still pulls to one side, there may be another problem. Most frequently, there is a worn part in the steering or suspension. Regardless of how well the alignment is done, this issue may still cause the car to pull. Low pressure could also be caused by a leak in one of your tires. Hope the information was helpful for you.